What's going on, y'all? Braden here. I've spent the afternoon out riding on my Harley today, and all morning this morning, essentially what I was doing was I was going through my students' Shopify stores. A lot of them had been sitting in their stores for me to go ahead and go through, take a look at, see what needed to be fixed. And there's a pretty glaring problem amongst a lot of them. And this is something that I see very prevalent in the dropshipping community, and a big reason I think a lot of people aren't successful. So today I want to go through 3 things that you guys can go ahead and take a look at today that might be very, very impactful for your business. So first off, the biggest thing that I'm seeing people do is they're rushing. So people are, so motivated to get to the results, to get to where they're actually making sales, which is understandable. You see what other people are doing with their e-commerce businesses and you want to get into it quick and start making sales. But if you rush the actual foundation part, the actual, creating your store, creating it with a brand approach, going through and actually getting all of your branding materials together, everything like that. If you rush that, one, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna waste a lot of money on your marketing. And 2, you might not even ever get to the point that you even have a sale. You wanna go ahead and actually take your time building the foundation, really come at it, guys, with a business approach. Now, I'm not saying you need to go ahead and essentially, spend days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks, trying to get the Shopify store up before you start marketing. But don't just go ahead and spend a couple hours on it, get 10 to 20 products that are just wishy-washy products and try to sell. A lot of times you're not gonna have brand trust with that, I see a lot of people, they don't have a brand story, they don't have an about us page. Customers won't trust your store, won't trust your brand to buy from you if you don't have these things in place. And I know there's a big thing out there right now, a big push for one product stores. Yes, I've seen those work, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, but if you're going to do that, you definitely need to have the trust in place to go ahead and make those sales. So then number 2, you need to become a growth hacker. So on the flip side, a lot of people will, they'll go ahead and set up their Shopify store. They might have a lot of things in place, right? But then they'll actually have winning and decent products and they don't even know. I can't tell you how many times I've been on consultation calls with people or been mentoring people and they actually have some huge winning products that they essentially are skipping over and don't even know because they only might have 1 or 2 sales trickling in. They might even have kind of everything good to go with Facebook ads, Instagram influencers, Google ads, whatever advertising platform they're doing. They might have good knowledge with that, but essentially what happens is they haven't growth hacked their funnels. You need to go through, you need to be looking at your Shopify analytics, you need to be looking at your Google analytics to find out where your holes are. One of my first successful businesses, what I did before I even started marketing was my whole focus, since I didn't know there was such thing as a decent or winning product 2 years ago when I was getting started in this, I just thought if you have a great brand with some good products, people are gonna wanna buy from you. So instead of me focusing so heavily on product research, which is very important, guys, I was focusing on just getting the conversion rate up of my store. So I was focusing on every single part of the funnel. I was focusing on everything from product pages, the descriptions, everything like that. I was looking at each individual page, seeing how long people were on pages, what pages were making people leave my website. This part is time consuming, and you have to have a data approach with it, but this is where I see a lot of people either be really lazy with or not have any focus on it whatsoever. And if you guys can come at this with a growth hacking approach, this will help you out so much, guys. And this is kind of like right along with the first thing of don't rush. If you're coming at it from the very beginning, trying to have your funnels really, really in place, and you've done the good product and niche research, you guys will be setting yourself up for huge things. And so then the third big thing, and this is more from when I'm taking a look at my YouTube commenter stores, or someone will hit me up on Instagram, someone that hasn't really been through my mentoring or anything like that. A big thing I'm seeing is a lack of knowledge. So I'm not telling you guys you need to go buy the Dropship Fortune 2.0 course. I'm not even telling you need to go buy a course. There's a lot of people in this game that are successful without a course, but the common thread among almost everybody I know in e-commerce that's very successful has had an immense level of knowledge gained. So whether that be from you know, tons and tons and tons of research online, whether that be from you find a mentor that's already done it, whether that be from you get into a course, I'm seeing a huge glaring lack of knowledge when it comes to one, branding, but then two, this is a big one, marketing. A lot of people think that you know, they can just follow what, you know, 10 people put out on YouTube for their Facebook ads, and many times you can piece a lot of things together from that, but many times it takes more. And so I'm not telling you to go out and buy anything, guys, but take the time. That's the biggest thing. Take the time to seek out that knowledge. Wherever you want to do that, whoever you trust, whatever you trust, seek out that knowledge and then implement it. But just know that Rome wasn't built in a day. You guys can start being successful with Shopify dropshipping quickly if you do things right, if you follow the right steps and do things right. I see a lot of people essentially waste months and months and months, and I've seen this for a long time, waste months and months and months and a ton of money, a lot more money and time than they need to, because they haven't gone through and actually tried to get the right knowledge. Essentially they just want to jump in, and you know, they just think it's going to magically work. And for some people do get lucky with it, but for the most part, you really need to treat this like a business. And you know, if you seek out the knowledge, you guys will be good to go. So first, don't rush. That's a big thing. Don't rush the foundation process. I'm not saying it needs to take absolutely forever to get your store up and everything like that, but you know, go ahead and take a look today. Look at your store today and see where you can make improvements. And that goes right along with number 2 of become a growth hacker. Try to growth hack all of your funnels. Look through every part of your funnel, both organic and paid. See where you could definitely make improvements and see if there's any glaring big problems. And then 3, seek out knowledge. Wherever that is for you guys, go ahead and seek out that knowledge. If you implement those three things, this right here today, I mean, this could make a big impact in your business. But I wanted to go ahead and bring this quick video to you guys today. Pulled over, been out riding. I'm gonna ride for a little bit longer. Guys, let me know. Lately I've been posting, you know, 2 to 3 times a week. Do you want me to stick with that schedule? Do you want me to do every other day, or would you like me to get back to when I was doing every day? And I can do more of these kind of candid type videos along with the actual more setup or desk type videos. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys prefer. I want to give you guys what you guys want and give you the most valuable possible, or the most value possible. So if you could, please go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to go ahead and connect with you guys. But keep grinding, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.